You're watching Eye on Public Works, your go-to show for what's happening in Peoria's Public Works Department. With us today is Maher Hazin, Peoria's Deputy Public Works Utilities Director. He's here to give us an overview of Peoria's Public Works Department. Thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Well, we're going to start off with, what is Public Works?
Well, Public Works is really a complex item. It's really a combination of the infrastructure, the best practices, the policies, and the personnel that all together kind of maintain and sustain the infrastructure and the services that are provided to maintain a level of service and for our citizens of Peoria.
Great. And why is Public Works important?
Well, Public Works touches everyone and every day of our lives. For example, from the time you get up in the morning, people, you have to use the restroom facilities, they wash up, and ultimately they end up making their way to school, to work, to the various facilities. All of those impact Public Works and utilize Public Works. Without those, it's kind of difficult for people to have them. It's interestingly enough, when things are all going well and you don't see the problems, people don't think about them. It's when you have a problem, turn on the faucet and the water isn't there, or when you try to flush your toilet and something happens, or when you drive into the road and there's congestion, or there's a pothole, or there's construction that's going on. All of these things is when you have an issue is where people tend to notice Public Works. But while things are going smoothly, they don't think about Public Works.
I don't realize what goes into running a city and keeping the city happy. Can you tell us just what entities make up Public Works?
Well, Public Works varies by different agencies. Public Works in general can cover engineering, which takes care of the design and the construction of the infrastructure. It can cover parks, and which again takes care of the construction of the parks as well as the maintenance of the parks. It can cover our streets operation, which takes care of the construction of the streets, the maintenance of the streets, the resurfacing and maintaining the life of the streets. It can also be the water and the wastewater, making sure that we have safe and the right amount of water for everybody, but also that once the water is used, that wastewater is collected and treated properly and disposed of, and more importantly, in a lot of cases, sustained and reused for applicable purposes. There's also trash collection, solid waste services, whether it's recycling, just actual trash collection, taking care of the household hazardous waste. There is clearly the facilities portion. This doesn't impact the residents directly, but with all that much infrastructure and that much equipment, there needs to be maintained. And with a combination of facilities that maintain our buildings and fleet that maintains our equipment, both of those together kind of help keep Public Works going. We also have transit here in Peoria that provides day-to-day type of transit operation for the residents that either want to carpool or have no other way of getting to their doctor's appointment, to their school. Now, we don't have that here in Peoria, but in other agencies, there's other facilities like running airports. Some facilities, the Public Works Department run the cemeteries. So it touches a variety of aspects of our day-to-day lives.
So, do all agencies run Public Works the same way?
No, it differs. It all really depends on the size of the agency and what's needed. For example, we don't have an airport in Peoria, so we don't have an airport facility. All of the other operations we tend to have. Some agencies, if they're small, they may contract it out because it doesn't make sense for them to have the workforce. For us, we're large enough that we go ahead and have our own workforce that maintain the services. But whenever it's possible, whenever it makes sense, we do contract out with private vendors and private companies to help us sustain things. For example, we maintain our own vehicles, but because we don't do it very often, we don't rebuild engines, we don't rebuild transmissions. We have specialty vendors that do that for us. Same thing for parts. We contain a certain amount of parts, but we don't go out and manufacture the parts. Clearly, we get those from local manufacturers as much as we can.
Who are the people of Public Works?
Well, the people of Public Works vary. We have folks that work in the office. We have folks that work in the field at various levels. We have all the way down from our maintenance workers all the way up to our managers and supervisors. And our folks is very diverse. Public Works tends to be the most diverse workforce there is. We have, males, females working for us. We have all races, all ages. And it's very important to have that because it takes a lot of people to make up the field of public works. And we need all talents and all skills and all different views and things to make sure that we address, and as we interact with citizens, that we address their concerns and everything. So we have, from starting with our admin staff in the office. They're the ones that keep us going, that make sure that we're doing things correctly. To our field staff that work out in the field, regardless of the weather, that make sure that, our roads are maintained. There may be bus drivers and things. To our supervisors and managers, we have folks that do the financial analysis for the various things. Make sure that our budgets are administered properly, making sure the data we gathered to use for future budget allocations and things are there. We make sure that we gather enough data as we set rates for water and wastewater. It's done efficiently, that we're running things as efficiently as possible, and not only we're running things for today, but we're sustaining them for the future.
If somebody's interested in a career in public works, how do they go about getting into the industry?
Well, and that's a very important thing, and that's one thing exciting about public works. Depending on what you want to do, there is no one career path to get you to public works. So if you're interested in maybe in a field assignment, you could, right out of high school, and in some cases during high school, we do have high school interns that work for us that, for example, that might be interested in becoming equipment operators or becoming fleet mechanics or folks that maybe want to operate a vehicle. They can go directly from school to get on the job, learn the experience on the job, or they can go to a trade school, learn basic trades, and then they can go ahead and get employment. For others that maybe want to be engineers or they want to do the financial side, they may need some additional schooling. They may need an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, and then ultimately if you want to get into management, you may need a master's degree. So there's a variety of different things that we can do. Now, it's very possible with public works that somebody can start directly right out of high school to work with no formal education other than their high school and work their way up and getting the education as they move up in the chain and ultimately maybe even be the public works director or even a city manager for that matter. So it provides the opportunity for everybody to get what they're looking for and to experience public works and to be interactive. The whole most important thing about public works is really the desire to help and serve the public. That is the most important thing. Without that, we have no public works.
And it sounds like there's endless opportunities in the field of public works.
There is, and it's ever changing as technology changes, as things change. We're dealing with more sustainable issues now. We deal with, recycling. The world of recycling has gotten more complicated. Even, you think of solid waste as just simple trash pickup. It isn't. The equipment have gotten more complicated. It's more computerized. So our mechanics have to have a higher level of skill. Our equipment operators have to operate equipment that are much more complicated. So there's a lot of things that they need to be aware of. So it's continuous education that we provide to our folks internally, as well as we look regionally for training and things for them, as well as our employees go to local community colleges and trade schools and universities on their own with some assistance from the city to help them grow with the city.
Maher, thank you so much for being here today and telling us more about the Public Works Department. Now let's meet some of the behind-the-scene heroes that help run Peoria.
Hi, I'm Willie Townsend, equipment operator for the city of Peoria, Arizona. I've been here for 5 years and I love what I do. Just being in the truck, operating the truck and seeing the public every day, that's a good part of what I do.
Hi, my name's Ruben Garza. I work for the City of Peoria Solid Waste. I've been an equipment operator for 18 years with the city. Really love what I do, like driving the garbage trucks. Garbage men are like kids that have never grown up. I am Public Works.
Hi, my name is Ed Van Ness, and I am a public employee of the City of Peoria. My main job is a traffic signal technician, as well as taking care of many lightings throughout the City of Peoria. I've been with the City of Peoria for the last 7 years and really enjoy my job. I'm close to retirement, but I'm thinking, do I really want to retire? That's how much I love my job. I am Public Works.
Hi, my name is Domingo Cadena. I've been with the city for 17 years. What I like about my job is that we clean the streets and we make it safe for our residents. What I also like about my job is that we interact with our residents. I am Public Works.
My name is Charlie Matos. I've been working with the city for 6.5 years. What I do is I go around cleaning all the storm drains. The only thing that should go down them drains is rain in the storm drain. I love working for the city of Peoria, and I am Public Works.
My name is Rick Marczyk. I'm a lead transportation technician for the city of Peoria, and I am Public Works.
I'm Adam Stapleton. I'm an equipment operator, and I am Public Works.
My name is Norma Rios. I'm a transit dispatcher, and I am Public Works.
I'm Felipe Benavides. I've been with the city for 28 years. I'm a mechanic technician. I love my job, and I am Public Works.
My name is Veronica Cortez. I work in the solid waste division. I've been with the city of Peoria for 4 years, and I really help to coordinate all the recycling and trash services that we provide.
I am Public Works.
My name is Gloria Kaushik, and I am Public Works.
Hi, I'm Joe Anzar, transportation technician. I work for City of Peoria for 7 years. I evaluate inventory all the city streets in Peoria, and I am Public Works.
We are Public Works! Now that you know more about Peoria's Public Works, if you have questions or would like more information, please visit their website or contact their main number. Thanks for watching Eye on Public Works.